Shortly after the news emerged that Sadio Mané was set to inform Liverpool of his desire to move on this summer, it was claimed that Tottenham forward son Heung Min would have been on the Reds' radar as a replacement had Spurs not made the Champions League spots. That is a curious transfer story in more ways than one. For one thing, the details only emerged after it could be ruled out, Spurs, perhaps, wanting to emphasize the importance of their top four scalp. The other thing, of course, is that the Korean forward, who shared the Premier League Golden Boot with Mohamed Salah after netting a brace on the final day of the season, turns 30 in the summer. That is not the kind of player profile that Liverpool would normally target in the market, and one theory as to why they have not been keen to just sign up Mané and Salah to new deals whatever the cost is their age. Son, clearly, is a top-class player, but the fee that Daniel Levy would have demanded for Liverpool to sign him up, in addition to the contract he would have been able to demand at that age, make him seem an improbable target, even if Jurgen Klopp had been spotted in hearty conversation with the forward a few weeks ago. If Liverpool had chosen to pursue Son, they would only have done so with the confidence that they could get the deal over the line, and that would have meant being comfortable with the sums Tottenham would have demanded. The level to which Liverpool were interested in Son, if indeed they were at all, remains to be seen. It is possible they had conversations about whether or not it was worthwhile or possible without ever deciding to actually go for him, or without thinking that it was remotely plausible to pull off. But if there is any truth in the matter, it is another example and reminder of the flexibility within the Liverpool transfer structure when the right game-changing player is available. There have been rumours about Son before, and Thiago Alcantara, who was also 29 when Liverpool signed him from Bayern Munich, was brought in for a fee that the Reds deemed a bargain. Generally, the focus is on up-and-coming talents, but every so often, when the time is right and the deal enticing enough, Liverpool step outside of that box. That is what makes the player who does replace Mané so fascinating. Liverpool can begin post-Sadio Mané era for free with transfer to embarrass Barcelona again. With the speculation increasing that Sadio Mané has played his final game as a Liverpool player, the rumours will go into overdrive about who will replace the Senegalese forward. Mané has supposedly informed the club that after 6 wildly successful years at Anfield, the number 10 wants to leave the club and experience something new. He has, of course, a year remaining on his current deal, but it's likely that given his years of brilliant service, the club wouldn't stand in his way of leaving. Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain are thought to be highly interested in Mané, and it's thought that Liverpool would like to receive a fee of around £40 million. But who will replace him? Whoever steps into the role, they will have big shoes to fill. One candidate that has already been mentioned is Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembélé. Dembélé's stories of course are no stranger to Liverpool fans. The Frenchman has been linked to Liverpool consistently over the past year, with his own contract at the Catalan side due to expire in a matter of weeks. Spanish outlet Sport state that Liverpool have made contact with the 25-year-old's entourage over a potential deal to England. Does a move for Dembélé make sense for Liverpool? There can be little doubt that there is a talent there in Dembélé. It can be difficult to remember now, after 5 years of injuries and little productivity, that there was a reason why Barcelona shelled out around £100 million for him in the aftermath of the Neymar deal. In his only season at Borussia Dortmund, Dembélé had shown so much promise, with his pace electric and ability to beat players seemingly at will. Yet the move to Barcelona was undoubtedly one he made too soon. Hindsight, of course, is a wonderful thing, but a further year at Dortmund would have been beneficial to Dembélé's career, rather than getting lost in the shuffle at Barcelona among the stable of world-class players at Camp Nou at the time. Injuries blighted his stint in Spain, to such an extent that he's only made 150 appearances for Barcelona in half a decade. Yet this season Dembélé has shown signs of the player Barcelona thought they were getting in 2017. He played 21 times in La Liga, and only scored once, but provided 13 assists. Dembélé had a strong second half of the season, and this will no doubt play a factor in any club making a move for him. If he lowered his wages demands, signing Dembélé could be a low-risk investment for Liverpool. His injury record is terrible, but perhaps he has put it behind him, as he wasn't on the treatment table in the second half of 2021-22. Dembélé wouldn't provide anywhere near the same level of goals as Mané has done for Liverpool, but if Dembélé arrived in addition to another top-class forward, then it could be a smart move by the club. A combination of Luis Diaz on one side and Dembélé on the other could be electrifying. Moreover, as Dembélé plays on the right, he would provide genuine competition for Mohamed Salah. Signing Dembélé on a free transfer would represent plenty of upswing for Liverpool, and be another damning indictment of Barcelona's transfer failings, and should things not work out after a season or two, there's always the option to move him on for a profit. Dembélé on his own wouldn't make up for life after Mané, but he would be a start. Robert Lewandowski's stance could stop hypocritical Liverpool transfer. As Sadio Mané continues to find himself linked with a move to Bayern Munich, it doesn't take a genius to work out Liverpool look set to suffer the knock-on effects from Robert Lewandowski's decision to leave Bayern Munich. Having already informed the Bavarians that he does not wish to extend his contract in Munich ahead of its expiration in 2023, the Pole upped the ante on Monday as he started to force his way out of the exit door. Am I optimistic about signing for Barca? It's a big question. I don't like being in this situation. What is certain at the moment is that my career at Bayern is over, he said while away on international duty. I don't see any possibility to continue playing for this club. After everything that has happened in recent months, I cannot imagine further good cooperation. Bayern's a serious club and I believe they won't keep me. I don't want to play there anymore. I realize a transfer will be the best solution for both sides. I hope they don't stop me. By all accounts, such a statement did not go down well in Munich, as director Oliver Kahn said. I can't tell you why Robert chose this way to communicate his situation. Public statements like that don't get you anywhere. Robert should know what he has at Bayern. Appreciation is not a one-way street. It has been reported that Lewandowski started to consider leaving when the club's sporting director Hasan Salihamidzic expressed interest in signing Erling Haaland last August, taking issue with the club's supposed interest in a replacement. Man City then beat Bayern to the Borussia Dortmund striker's signature, leaving them with a want-away striker and a desperate need for a replacement. Either way, with the Poland international seemingly having his heart set on a move to Barcelona, having reached a verbal agreement on a 3-year contract with the Catalans, his latest comments certainly demonstrate he is trying to force Bayern's hand into selling. However, a deal is yet to be agreed between the two clubs, with La Liga president Javier Tebas insisting they cannot afford to sign the 34-year-old due to their financial issues.